I'm not really the best person to review kids' movies because I'm no longer a kid. I'm kind of in that phase where, like, I just don't care about them anymore, so I don't really like them anymore. So I always find them boring to a certain degree. But out of the ones that I've seen recently, this is one of the better ones. Don't get me wrong, it's no Into the Spider-Verse or anything like that. It's not nearly that compelling, but it's not nearly as horrendously awful as the earlier trailers implied it would be. It's just kind of generically run of the mill and just average. Sonic the Hedgehog. I forget if I said that was the name of the movie. Uh, there's a tiny bit of fan service. This is one of the rare cases where I wish there could have been a little bit more to tie it back to the game because it just felt like a really odd plot for the Sonic franchise to like be set with because it's like Sonic teams up with a cop, which it's like that doesn't really seem very Sonic-y, and then it's like, oh, and he's on the run from Dr. Robotnik. Isn't he usually chasing after Dr. Robotnik? And there's just a lot of things in the plot that just seem like kind of different for a Sonic movie, but it's okay. Like the best part of the movie, obviously, which everyone knew going in was Jim Carrey as the bad guy. He has a ton of fun with the role. Uh, but yeah, I guess my main problem with it is the fact that it's a kids movie that's super lighthearted and unwilling to go dark. Because there were a couple of moments where I was like, if this went really dark, I would be laughing my butt off since it was like a comedy. But then because it isn't willing to go dark, like, I'm not really laughing very much during the movie when Jim Carrey's not on screen. And I'm just kind of waiting for him to come back whenever he's not on screen, which is a definite problem when he's not your main character. He's just a supporting character that comes up every couple scenes. I'm just like, please let Jim Carrey back on screen. Just make it the Jim Carrey movie, please. Yeah. The movie also definitely had a ton of flaws. Uh, Weirdly, it borrowed from a lot of comic book movies. Like, I get that Sonic's super fast, so there's gonna be a degree of Flash and Quicksilver they throw in, but they stole, like straight up stole, like a lot from him. For that character from all these different comics, which they like wink at the camera while doing, but that still doesn't exactly exempt them from the fact that they stole. Um, One thing I will commend them for is that they did truly like redo the entire movie in 3 months and make the CGI way more up to par because it would have been a Cats level abomination. Like, I don't think I would have been able to finish it if it was in its original state, though I'm curious what that would have looked like. So I'm really glad they really like refused to let the movie be below average. Like that's good. That not only good for them but good for us for getting that. And I feel like that was part of what made the movie a success in the first place was they wouldn't admit defeat, so they made it better, and that's great. Like I'm gonna give this some points back just for doing that. So don't worry about that. But that being said, I mean, there's still so many flaws in this that I can't give it a perfect score. I mean, I know it's a kids movie, so Sonic flosses, and I don't mean once. That would be forgivable. No, he flosses twice, because kids movie. I mean, I can't with this generation. I can't. And I know I am technically this generation, but still, like, just stop. You're not doing it right. You're not appealing to the kiddos right. I should know. It's just they go about it the wrong way every single time, I swear. Uh it's always like when like when are they these like huge like blockbuster movies try to appeal to like meme culture or like just like the young kiddos, it always comes off super awkward and forced and just hard to sit through. And it's just bad when they do that. It's just like, no, don't do it. No, please, no. So that being said, I'll give Sonic a 7.25 out of 10. So basically, I don't really like super recommend it or don't recommend it. I'm just kind of sad in the middle. Like if you just want to sit through a kids movie with kids and like you're into kids movies, then yeah, go for it. Or if you want to see a Jim Carrey movie, then yeah, it's good. But like if you're like a diehard Sonic fan or someone that doesn't like kids movies, that's worried they might be annoyed by it, I'd caution you, but let you know that it is people were right. It was way better than I was expecting, and that's what pushed me to watch it because I was worried about watching it in the first place. I was like, "Oh no, but it's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be like Cats, isn't it?" But no, it was fine. It was totally watchable, so that was good.